Alright, what's going on, hooligans? My name's Kurt and welcome back to Walt Disneyland. So hope you guys are enjoying your stay, hope you guys are staying safe, and hope you guys are having a great time. This is week 3 of the NCP, the National Competitive Pokemon, and we are playing one of the most wholesome dudes in the whole community, one of the greatest dudes ever, Grandmaster D-Ray, coach of the Los Angeles Guerrilla Tactics. If you guys are excited for today's NCP battle, make sure you guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. We recently hit 150 subs, so thank you guys so much for that. We are on the push for 200. I'd love to hit 200 by the end of this year. That'd be phenomenal, to be beyond my goal, and I'd be absolutely astounded for words. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and I would love for you to continue rocking out with us. We are unfortunately 0-2, but so is D-Ray. So somebody's getting their first win today, and I'm gonna tell you now, it's us. We getting our win. We ain't messing around. Okay, so let's get into our team builder real quick. I gotta shout out OG Albina and Box. Those are my boys. They both mocked me and helped me out with the team this week. John might have as well, but he might have just been sitting there waggling his thumbs around, so I don't know. I don't know. So he can get shouted out too, even though he smells like shit. Everybody linked in the description below, all the coaches. Make sure you go check everybody out. So D-Ray's team consists of the Aromatisse, Beware, Crobat, G-Darm, which, nice round 1 pick, nerd, Haxorus, Metagross, Salazzle, Swampert, Thundurus Incarnate, Wartortle, and Zarude. I love Wartortle. He's my baby. So, running down the squad, we got Thumper, our Azumarill Choice Banded. We are running Choice Banded once again because D-Ray's water resists are Swampert, Haxorus, and Wartortle, and Zarude. Zarude dies to Play Rough. Haxorus dies to Play Rough. Swampert doesn't resist water, and Wartortle, I love him, but he is a Wartortle. He's trying his best. His best is not very good against Azumarill. We are Liquidation, Aqua Jet, player from Facade. Facade's in case he burns us with Swampert from Scald. We can just fire powerful Facade, so at least we're not completely useless. Next up, we got Teika, our Colossal, with Stealth Rock, Rock Blast, Flamethrower, and Rapid Spin. We are mixed deft here. Shuckleberry for the G-Darm, so we can maybe catch it off guard, kill it with a Flamethrower. We have Rock Blast for a potential sub-Salazzle or a sub-Thundurus. Both are very threatening to our team. Stealth Rocks are very nice to punch this team, especially that G-Darm, because he's not running Booch G-Darm. So, very punching on that. And the Rapid Spin to get rid of potential his hazards, because we really didn't need a last move there. Next up, we got Mr. Incredible making his debut with the Drain Punch, Ice Punch, Earthquake Roost, holding the Aqua Berry. This is another G-Darm lurk between Celesteela, Teika, and BUZZWOLE. He can never safely lock into a move with his G-Darm, so this is just another nice check to it. Aqua Berry also is really nice for the Salazzle, catch it off guard, blow it back with an Earthquake, and get rid of that threat. This thing can clean up late game also with defense boost. D-Ray's team is very physically based, so this is a really nice check to a lot of his physical offense. It also stops stuff like Zarude, so very dope boy there. Next up, we got, for the third week in a row, we got Yeti, our Regice, with Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Rest, Sleep Talk. Look familiar? Yeah, same set we brought against John in week 1. We are Spadef Regice. This is our Thundurus check, because Thundurus blows us ass backwards. Thundurus needs a lot of coverage boost, but Nasty Paw is also a huge problem. Spadef choose any hit from Thundurus. It lives a +2 Focus Blast, and I believe we're 3-hit KO'd by +2, 252, Timid, Thundurus, Thunderbolt, holding a Magnet. It wasn't Life Orb, it was Magnet. So, Yeti is very bulky, very powerful, and is overall a, I'm lagging a little bit. I'm gonna have to restart my cap card in a second. Next up, we got Baymax, our Celesteela, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, Leech Seed, and Toxic. This is overall annoying for T-Ray's team to break, because like I said, he has a lot of physical offense, so it is very annoying for him to break. This is also my Haxorus check. He's just telling me he's searching. Shut up, D-Ray, I told you what I was doing. Yeah, I'm lagging a little bit, so I'm going to have to replug in my cap card. So after this, there's going to be a cut, but that's fine. And last but not least, we got Prince Naveen, our Seismitoad. Originally, we had Double, because I really wanted to sweep Double with Cotton Guard, Fluffy, Double, but I decided against it because I kept losing to Metagross and Mox. So this is pretty much just our Metagross check. Very Fizz Def, 4 attacks, Grass Knot to catch Swampert off guard, because I can promise you D-Ray will not know this thing gets Grass Knot, Knock Off to get rid of items, Earthquake to blow back Metagross, and Liquidation as a general nice stab. I had Ice Punch at first, but I decided to go for Grass Knot because I have a very good feeling he's going to go Swampert on Seismitoad, expecting rocks and stuff, so I can blow the thing away. It's 2-hit KO'd regardless of his set, unless he's Rindoberry. And yeah, so that's the team. You guys saw his team obviously down there. So I'm going to restart my cap card, and then I will be back with the battle in uno momento. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are at the starting signal. We are going to press A against D-Ray, and we're going to get this underway. Make sure you guys go check him out. He is a very good content creator. He is an overall really wholesome person, and he's a great dude. So if you guys enjoy very good content, draft league content, and wholesome personality overall, make sure you guys go check him out. Also, in honor of D-Ray, I got a drink here. How they would say politely, an adult beverage. D-Ray always has an adult beverage with him in his video, so thought it'd be fun. Also, it's been that kind of a day, so I just decided to end the day off with a nice little drinky poo Also, you can see my laptop is right there. Usually I have it right here on my desk, but my charger doesn't reach from the outlet to where I need it to, because I have an outlet right here, but it has too many things plugged into it, so I have to use that outlet over there behind my bed, and it doesn't reach to have my laptop over here. So I gotta have it over there. I don't really plan on calcing too much because I know a lot of my head calcs. I study for this game, prepared a lot better than I did last week. So hopefully we won't need to use it, but in case certain scenarios comes up, I will pop that open just to make sure we don't throw like we did week 1 against John. Here we are in the team preview. We have this is pretty much what we expected: Thunderous, Metagross, Salazzle, G-Darm, Zarude, Swampert. Read that in completely wrong order, but it's fine. So this is pretty much what we expected. Zarude is a little bit surprising because it kind of does not great against my team. Why did I get the same song 2 times in a row? I don't want the song. We expected something over Zarude. I don't remember what it was. Oh, we expected no Haxorus is huge. No Haxorus is huge for us. We expected Haxorus over Zarude, but the other 5 we expected. I had a lot of success leading Thumper because I really don't think he's going to lead with his Thunderous. Although Zarude puts a little bit of worry into me. I could see him leading with something like Swampert, expecting Teika to set up rocks. Especially because I don't think my team gets U-turn, so that could be his like deciding factor for a lead. So go look fun at D-Ray. Make sure you guys go check him out. And while you're down there checking him out, you should hit the subscribe button and the like button on my channel as well, because that would mean a lot to me. You're a fucking dumbass. Schmeat, thank you. Alright, so let's try this again now that it's not difficult. Hi, I'm a Zoomeril, and I'm going to click Liquidation. Like, both are super free. It's just, what do I expect him to pivot? I think he's just gonna stay in on this. I also pivot better to Zarude than I do Metagross, so I'm just gonna fire off a Banded Liquidation. Turn 1, and bully this man. Blow him bass-ackwards. Fire off the Liquidation, because we are very fast. Bombo Clop! He's Yawn! He's Yawn Swampert! He's Yawn Swampert! Yeah! Stupid bitch. Alright, he's gonna set up rocks. I know he is. I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go into my Prince Naveen. He really can't touch me. And I don't expect that Metagross to be anything too scary. And I don't want my Azu to sleep, because this thing is my breaker. It blows him ass backwards. I could also see... well, if he pivots into Zarude here, he's A, psychopath, and B, in a good position. I also know D-Ray likes to overplay a bit, so, like, if he pulls some crazy shit and I don't understand it, he could just be on some crazy shit. Alright, so we're gonna withdraw into our buddy here. I don't think he's going to switch. If he does, good play. I think he was just gonna give me it and expect me to sleep. He's gonna withdraw. Please don't go into Zarude. Stark Industries. This shit meta grows! This was not the switch in, D-Ray. I don't know what you were expecting, but this was not the switch in. Okay, so if he's Agility Weakness Policy, I'm going to be so mad just because he got swept by that last week. I'm clicking Knockoff, though. I don't think that's a bring against me. I don't think so. It could be, but I don't think so. I think he's just going to be like Assault Vest, or maybe even Life Orb if he wants to get crazy. He has Yawn on a Swampert, and he hard switched. Well, I outsped, actually, so I guess he didn't want to sack it. He's going to withdraw again, so I get a free knockoff here. He's going to go into Mojo Jojo, the Zarude. Get rid of this thing's item is going to be super nice for us. We get to find out what kind of set he is running. We see Life Orb. Life Orb Mojo Jojo. This becomes a little bit scary because I know this thing does get Acrobatics for my Mr. Incredible. I'm going to go into Baymax, though. This also works as a check to Zarude. I have 2 checks to Zarude. This is why I really didn't think it would come between BUZZWOLE, Colossal, and Celesteela, but, you know, it is what it is, especially Life Orb. Life Orb was a very... I guess a Life Orb Darkest would have hurt Selly and, Cole. So we're gonna go into Baymax. And he is going to probably fire off a U-turn. Power Whip. This is going to do about -6 damage. Yeah, if you take 6, divide it by 6, and square root that by 1,000, you get, you know, I don't know, some sort of mathematical equation that I'm not smart enough to do. So looking at your team, you didn't bring Crobat. I just want to fire off a Leech Seed because, like, you're a psychopath if you stay in Darkest Lariat. I think Salazzle's a very easy switch for him here. Like, he can U-turn, get his 3%. Yeah, he can get U-turn, do his, like, 3 damage to me. Yeah, 8 damage to me. Probably just go into Salazzle. Earthquake on my part would be a psychopath play, but it'd be hilarious. I just get Leech Seed recovery though, leftovers Leech Seed, get Selly back to full, and really not have a care in the world about anything that he wants to do to me. Sorry I'm scratching my head a lot. My hair is like falling. I just got out of the shower. And it's really not cooperating right now. Schmeat. Your hair, please, dude. I'm on video. I'm trying to cooperate. Why did you go into this? What? Why are you here? Hello, Schmeat. What are you here for? I mean, I guess he wants to yawn me, but like, I don't care. I simply do not care. I can just go into my Metagross, or not my Metagross, but the frog. I can just go into the frog. I'm back at full HP, D-Ray. In case you haven't noticed, I really don't care. I really don't care about your Swampert. I'm just gonna go back into my Swampert. I have, not my Swampert, my Seismitoad, thank you. I really don't, unless he wants to set up rocks. If he's clicking Yawn, I'm pissed. Stealth Rock, yay! This thing will definitely die to Earthquake. I could just fire off a Liquidation, actually. Oh, I don't have Ice Punch. Oh, no, I do have Ice Punch. Ice Punch actually might knock it out after the, I have some investment, so the Ice Punch might knock it out. Knock him down. That might be an Ice Punch range, because Ice Punch is neutral. It covers as a Rude Switch. Oh, I got rid of Ice Punch, because I never thought I'd click it. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Well, this is tragic. This is truly tragic. I don't think he sacks... He might sack this. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I could see him preserving this, but I don't see why. Yeah, he is gonna preserve it. I wish I had Ice Punch. Mojo Jojo? Yeah, damn it! I wish I had Ice Punch. I also want to pull a double there. I guess doubling into Celesteela was no drawback, actually, because he was never clicking Liquidation. That's fine. That's free chip on Mojo Jojo, though. And, like, you can get me in the Vortex. I don't care. You don't break the Vortex. The Vortex is unbreakable, D-Ray. That's what you don't understand, is the Vortex is unbreakable. Although, I guess if you put me in the Vortex, then I can't break it. But, like, I don't care. Click U-turn. Why does it do so much? Click U-turn. Yeah, stupid bitch. Salazzle, annoying. I have Colossal, and then I can just spin next turn. All I need is, like, free switch-ins to Azu. All I need is free switch-ins to Azu to start claiming kills. That's all I need. I would actually enjoy killing that Swampert without using Azu, because while I can use it to get Azu in, he's just gonna sack that to Azu, because he knows I'm banded. So, and then he comes in with, why are you here? What are you doing here? This is my secondary check to you! I don't understand what's going on! What's going on? Why are you here? He's rocks on this other thing. I'm clicking Leech Seed. I fear potential agility. I feel like D-Ray is a little bit of a psychopath. Thunder Punch. That might be banded. That might be banded. That mayhaps be banded. That did a lot, though. Maybe not banded. I don't think this next one kills me. I don't think this next one kills me. I think that might just be Metagross doing Metagross things. So I could fire off another... I could fire off a Flamethrower here. Get this thing nice and weak. I could also just go into my Swampert. Not my Swampert. My Seismitoad. Damn it. He really Thunder Punched, fearing no Seismitoad at all. He's gonna put double into JoJo. Fuck! Damn it, D-Ray. Good play. Good play. I clicked too fast. I knew that Seismitoad was an obvious switch there. Fuck, that was such a good play. That was such a good play. I shouldn't have switched into Seismitoad. God damn it. Okay, if I go into my BUZZWOLE, his immediate response is Salazzle, right? I could just pick off this Salazzle right now, because I fear no man. I could pick off this Salazzle right now, and that's kind of what I want to do. Because if I go into BUZZWOLE, his immediate response should be the Salazzle, right? That makes sense. Hello. I'm not... Although he wasn't going Salazzle on... Alright, well, this works too. Alright, well, that works. I'm fine with this. You don't have a Drain Punch switch in because I want you to go Salazzle. He could go Thundurus, I guess, but, like, that's not a good play. This is a psychopath play.
Like, you don't go your win con on a BUZZWOLE, especially when you know I get coverage for you. U-turn, especially when you're a grass type and Ice Punch is super free. If he goes Thundurus, I'm gonna lose it, because D-Ray's an absolute fucking psychopath. I want him to go Salazzle, but I don't need to Earthquake on the Predict, in case he goes into something like Swampert or Metagross. Kendall. Yeah. I'm perfectly fine trading health on my BUZZWOLE to kill this thing. I'm perfectly fine with that. I break any potential sash. Dude, your fist step is so bad. I'm perfectly fine trading my BUZZWOLE to deal with this thing, because this is just one less thing that can break Selly easily. And I don't need BUZZWOLE for a whole lot. It helps with G-Darm, but I still have G-Darm checks in Colossal. So I'm just going to click Earthquake. I would love for him to click Nasty Plot on an Overpredict. That would be so funny. He's gonna sub. No! Stop! Stop it! You better stop! You better stop! Maybe I don't sack BUZZWOLE. Why did me yelling you better stop turn on my laptop? Dude, what is going on here? Frig off. Dude, okay. He has to. He has to. Right? He has to attack me here. Because I can keep BUZZWOLE and just spin. I'm going into take, I think. Because the attack seems super obvious. I'm going to take, I feel like him attacking here is super obvious because I've shown I'm not afraid to Earthquake. Going into Colossal. This just keeps, I need to keep G-Darm check alive. Ow, that does so much. Flamethrower. Flamethrowers, we eat them up. You can call it Thunderfang. I'm going to click Rapid Spin. Do I click Rapid Spin or do I click Rocks? I think I click Rocks because I want to punish his Zarude and his G-Darm. Yep, I'm clicking Stealth Rock. I want to punish his Zarude and his G-Darm from coming in and out because he's not Booch G-Darm. I don't care that you set up a substitute, D-Ray. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. See, you think you had me. You think you've outdone me, Daniel. You think you've outdone me. But little did you know that I am not a Marone. I am not a Marone. You see, Daniel, I've been around the Draft League block a couple times, and you know when a Marone knows what he's doing, he's clicking Rock Blast, and you are going to die. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, dude. None of that shit. None of that shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here, D-Ray. I've been around the block too many times to be here with your goofy ass. Get the fuck out of here. Super effective, yeah. Now hold the second one to the face. Bumble Crop. Peace, loser. Oh my god, and that's the first kill for take, huh? Yeah, D-Ray. No, none of that. 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 No, sir. No, sirree. Silly, silly boy. Silly, silly boy. Silly, silly boy. He's very, very silly. I'm gassed that worked. This team has worked so well in mocks that I'm just very happy that we're coming out on a good side of things for once. We still have G-Darm checks. We still have Thundurus checks. The Seismitoad is almost weakened. The only thing that scares me now is the Metagross, because if that thing is weakness policy, I could be scared. Schmeat. Hello, Schmeat. What are you here for? Why are you here? Rock. Well, I want to keep this alive because I could Rapid Spin kill him right now. No, he's gonna water move me. He's going to water move me, I think. I'm going into Prince Naveen. I don't really care. I think he Earthquakes, expecting Prince Naveen. And, like, he can go Zarude, I guess. That would be annoying. Okay, so I'm slower, so he is not going to switch. Into Prince Naveen. I could have stayed in, but I want to keep that alive for G-Darm. I can still spin later, too. He is going to stop yawning. D-Ray! Stop it! You're a stupid bitch. You know that? I don't like that you have yawn. I don't like it. Am I 1 HP off? I'm not. I don't like that you have yawn, D-Ray, because it's actually very fucking annoying that you keep yawning all of my Pokemon. Because now I have to go into... I can go into Thumper, actually. It's going to take a lot of damage, but, like, what else am I really... He could... No, he's not flip turning on my Seismitoad. If anything, he's going Zarude here. I'm going into Baymax because he doesn't... I don't fear anything. Withdraw. Stop yawning me. If you yawn again, I'm going to lose my fucking shit, D-Ray. Because it's getting old. It's getting old. It's getting annoying. Earthquake. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, dude. I don't think I kill him from here. This Swampert is living on like 1 HP. He is living way too long. I don't like it. I need you to go to fuck away. Flash Cannon's relatively free here though, because it covers as a Rude Switch as well. And he can't do a whole lot to me other than yawn me. I'm going to Leech Seed, though. I'm going to go... Oh, I should have Toxic, actually. That was my best play. Oh, but Leech Seed goes off. He's yawning again. He's yawning again. Yep, there it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. There it is. Give him his stupid yawn. You know what he's doing? You think he's the sub-Belly Drum G-Darm and he's trying to set up on a sleeping Pokemon? Is that what you're trying to do, D-Ray? Are you trying to be a sneaky snake? Are you trying to be a sneaky snake? Because I don't like sneaky snakes, D-Ray. You've already seen what I did to your Salazzle. You know I don't like sneaky snakes. I'm going into Mr. Incredible, in case he wants to go Zarude here. I don't like sneaky snakes, D-Ray. I don't like that. So if you're trying to pull some sneaky shit with your G-Darm, I'm not here for it. Interdesting. Very interdesting. Hello. I am here now. I'm here now. What are you going to do? He's going to withdraw. Go into Zarude. Mojojojo. Mojojojo. Nice rocks. I could Roost here, or I could just click Ice Punch. I like Ice Punch because it covers everything that's not Metagross, and I feel like a Leech Life is like super obvious for my position. Like, I feel like if D-Ray's gonna make a play, it's now. So I'm gonna click Ice Punch. If D-Ray's gonna do some stupid shit, it's now. So I'm gonna click Ice Punch. U-turn, go into Thundurus. Go into Thundurus, D-Ray. Go into Thundurus. Go into Thundurus, D-Ray, I dare you. Go to Thundurus. Go to Thundurus, D-Ray, I dare you. I dare you, D-Ray, I dare you. I dare you, D-Ray. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you to go Thundurus. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Robin W. The Thunder is. Any boots? No boots. Hold this punch in the face. Bonk.
Let's go! He's very strong. He's very powerful. Guns, baby.
Haha. All he has left. Actually, I might just win here. I actually might just win with BUZZWOLE. Pampas. G-Darm. I win. He's gonna Flare Blitz. He's gonna Flare Blitz. He's going to Flare Blitz. D-Ray. D-Ray. I'm not that silly. I'm not that big of a silly willy. I'm not that big of a silly willy. I think I'm just gonna win. Oh, I have 6 Pokemon alive! He earthquaked! D-Ray, why are you earthquaking me, bro? Bro? Why are you earthquaking me? Goodbye! Punch! Why are you earthquaking my boy? If this dude did not have Flare Blitz because he put Headbutt on his G-Darm again, I'm going to lose it. Oh my lordy. Oh my goodness gosh darny diggity damn it. So I think we just clean with BUZZWOLE. I think BUZZWOLE just did the BUZZWOLE thing. He just did the BUZZWOLE show. Because I don't see how he breaks this. Even if he is, like, offensive Metagross, I'm +2. Stark Ink. Industry, sorry, not Ink. I'm gonna just go get Drain Punch. I don't really care what you do to me. And I can't pop your weakness policy with Drain Punch. Yeah, I can't pop your weakness policy with Drain Punch. I could Earthquake, but I do fear weakness policy a little bit. So I'm just gonna keep Drain Punching. Because that does good damage. So I'm more than okay with just Drain Punching. I have +2 defense, so Zen Headbutt's not gonna do anything to me. I do the mash. I do the monster mash. I do the mash. That's a graveyard smash. I do the mash. I do the monster mash. I do the mash. It's a graveyard smash. Bonk in the nose. Yeah, now I can Earthquake. But I can just keep Drain Punching and stay healthy. Because I have no reason not to. I do feel bad. I love D-Ray to death, and I always feel bad 6-0ing somebody. Because, like, I've been on the other side, and it feels so disheartening to put all this work into a team to get 6-0'd. And I do feel really bad for D-Ray, so please go check him out. Please go show him some love. I know I've been joking a lot and, like, calling him shit and stuff, but he is honestly such a great person. He's been getting so much better at the draft format over the past, I think, year I've known him or so. He's gotten so much better, and he puts his heart and soul into his YouTube videos. You can tell by some of his videos. Like, if you watch his BBR Finals video, he puts his heart and soul into all of his videos every single time. So please go check out D-Ray down in the description below. He honestly deserves all the love, all the support. He deserves it more than I do. So, yeah. And he's going to be a great sport about this afterwards. I already know. He's D-Ray. He's going to be a great sport. But hopping back onto the current subject, Mr. fucking Incredible is just over here flexing his guns. Like, D-Ray is a buff dude. But Mr. Incredible gives zero fucks about how D-Ray looks when you are Mr. fucking Incredible showing off his big, meaty guns. Beast! Boost! He's beasting! He's boosting! He's your beast booster! It's 1 a.m. I am on my second drink, and I'm in a great mood today. So, yeah. This is probably why I'm so energetic and crazy today. Also, I'm just I love BUZZWOLE. It's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It's my favorite Ultra Beast by far. And this is why. I love BUZZWOLE. Jungle Ooh. I see you get the thumbnail. All right. That's a cool ass move. I like that. It's not going to help you with Drain Punch, but it's a cool ass move. Bombo clap. Boom right in the nose. You lived. D-Ray. Notice how there's popsicles in the background? D-Ray's name in the NCP server, also linked down below, is I Die to Popsicles. So shout out to the popsicles in the background. And with that, this is going to be a clean wrap. Stop healing! Stop healing! I should just click Earthquake. Nah, I'm not going to BM. I'm not going to BM by just spamming Earthquake. That shit would have been funny, though. Yeah, so we're just going to click Drain Punch. We're going to knock out the Zert, and we're going to pick up a 6-0 dub against D-Ray. My phone just blew up. I feel so bad. D-Ray, I honestly, I'm looking into the camera. I honestly do apologize. I know what it's like to get 6-0'd. I know what it's like to get 6-0'd. It's brutal, and it's really disheartening. But keep your head up. You will turn the season around, and even if you don't, you have BBR, which you will massacre, and you will have future seasons that you will absolutely massacre. And that goes for everybody. If you ever get 6-0'd, if you ever get kicked down, not even Pokemon, just in life. Here, I'm going to have a real-life moment for you guys for a second. If you guys ever get kicked down, or life doesn't seem fair, or, you know, something isn't going your way and everything just seems like it's not working, don't give up. Just keep going, keep your head up, and fear nothing. Because I've been in that position too, where I wanted to give up when everything was raining down on me and nothing seemed fair. But that's how you learn. You grow, you learn by just keep on going, sticking through the pain, and moving forward with life. Unfortunately, life isn't fair, and you got to deal with what's thrown at you. But with that got a little bit too real. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's Wi-Fi battle, please hit the like and subscribe button. We are on the road to 200 by the end of the year. Also, please go check out my guy D-Ray, along with every other coach linked in the description. Everybody uploads phenomenal content and is this phenomenal, great league. So with that, enough of the sappy shit. Hope you guys did enjoy your stay at Disneylanders. If you guys did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And with that, my name's been Kurt, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.